No, we were here in 2018, and that was the very beginning of our musical journey. So it feels special to be back here.
I don't remember it as being as hot though.
No.
It's pretty warm. Yeah, yeah. I heard it was even worse last week. Yeah, 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 yeah. But yeah, it's good to be back. It's good to be back.
Well, in a way, yeah. You see, like, also depends on the season, right? Now here we're cooling down. In Finland, when we play there later in the year, then that's warming up. But in general, I think we're trying to really transport always the same core in the gigs that we're doing, and like we had a very special preparation when we were here last time, because that was the first and only time ever that we played during day. Usually we only play after dark, or as dark as it gets in northern Scandinavia in the summer, right? But here in 2018, that was like really, I don't even remember the time that was like, yeah, yeah, broad daylight. Yeah. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. Like we have a very good light guy, and when we play in broad daylight, he's basically unemployed. And yeah, and just the light is completely different. Like when you see or when you know pictures from what we do, it has this like Hieronymus Bosch-like coloration, this really medieval touch of oil paintings, and that is in broad daylight just not possible.
Yeah, because also we have this we use a lot of theatrics on stage, right, with blackouts and stuff like that. That would look a bit weird in broad daylight, you know. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least for the setup that we have right now, this is the case. Who knows what will happen in the future? But yeah.
But yeah, but Heilung was born in the dark, in our little our own studio in the dark there, and it needs to be, you need to be able to close your eyes in the dark and just take in the sounds and the smells and also the visuals that come with it. And yeah, we're not made for daylight.
It's also from the spiritual side. Like when we go back in cultures that still have an animistic worldview and live and act in that way, what you do in daylight and what you do in the dark is completely different. Like for example, when you look at the Maoris, they never do anything that has to do with tattooing during the night. Like as soon as the sun is gone, they will stop whatever they do, right, regarding tattooing. And it's also for us, as Christopher said, like the first really things they came after dark, right? And they wanted to stay there. It's like the mushrooms that grow in caves, right? You take them out in broad daylight, leave them there for too long.
Um, yeah, it's simple. When first of all, it's a family company, so that speaks to me already. But also, we were told that from Michael in the early days that you know he will never tell us how to make music as long as we don't tell him how to sell CDs, and I respect that so much. And you know, doing what we do, we don't really fit into a label where they would have to dictate how we are supposed to be, and having being part of the Season of Mist family, it's just been wonderful to be able to just without any hinder continue to do exactly as we want on the artistic side and spiritual side, and yeah, we feel very welcome. We are very lucky to work with them, and you know we know all of them is putting a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into helping us and believing in all our weird projects, such as our new music video, which is by far, I think, the biggest music video production on that label ever. So they really believed everything from the start. So that's been wonderful.
Well, I think the first experience we had in North America is also of a people who is very in touch with themselves and their emotions and their spirituality, which means that we have an audience that are letting completely go when they are present at one of our rituals, which basically means we have a full crowd of howling, dressed up, beautiful people giving everything and receiving, and it's a very loving atmosphere, which I can't wait to come back to. You have anything to add?
Yeah, regarding North America, of course, like we have that very special opening where we invite the indigenous people, and yeah, it starts with a strong gesture of reaching out, and I think that is highly appreciated, especially when we move to that continent. Nevertheless, the invitation goes for all ancient cultures that are still alive. Whenever we play in your country, just reach out to us and we have you do the opening, blessing the land on what we're playing on.
Thank you for having us. Hope so. Thank you.